What is up, my dudes and that one girl who wants to get elite? I got you covered, one girl. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos are coming weekly. You ring that bell, you know when they drop. Let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 10% on a Cardo communicator or save some money on some Beyond Riders gear or some Hogworks gear? Then you should definitely check my referral links down below. Want to support me and all my do-gooderness like these cool guys here? Bam! These should become part of the Brew Crew and join the coffee page down below. Want to know why I'm asking you for money? Well, next to those 10,000 Amazon affiliate links that also go to a good cause is a link explaining what I do with your money. Get it, got it, cool, let's move on. Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about Indian motorcycles. Indian has just dropped 3 new bikes for the 2025 Elite Series, and I am quite excited about this. These are some great looking bikes. We're going to focus on 2 though. If you want to see the third one, it's the Roadmaster. You can check it out online. But we are going to be talking about the Challenger and the Pursuit, which is essentially the same bike, except the Pursuit has a tour pack and some other stuff. Nonetheless, I'm very excited about this. I really want to talk about this. I really dig these bikes. Just spoiler warning, this is not going to be me making fun of Indian. I really dig these bikes. So as I just mentioned, we're going to be talking about the Challenger and we're going to be talking about the Pursuit. Right up front, the Challenger is going to be going for just about $40,000 and the Pursuit is going to be going for $45K. Really not that bad when you are looking at the prices and you're comparing them to Harley, who is their nearest competitor. The CVOs generally go for a couple $1,000s more when it comes to like 1 for 1 if you're comparing these bikes. Now, both of these bikes are going to be using that 112 cubic inch engine that they just released. So they're going to be coming in with 126 horsepower and 133 foot-pounds of torque, which is no complaints. I mean, that is great. The complaint that I had before, just, to be upfront, transparent, was between the 108 and the 112, when we're talking about the engines, 4 horsepower. Like, they added 4 horsepower by going to the 112. Nonetheless though, 126 horsepower is very respectable, and this bike has some get up and go, especially with that 133 foot-pounds of torque. Now this bike is going to have the greatest hits that Indian is putting on their bikes anyway, which are the front inverted forks, the monoshock in the back that's adjustable. They're going to be using Brembo brakes. The stuff that you're used to hearing about being on an Indian motorcycle is going to be on these Indian motorcycles. The cool thing is these are numbered. There's only 350 per bike, and they come with a nice little number plate on there. This is one of those things I've harped about for a while when it comes to Harley Davidson, and I wish they would get on board with this. Make less CVOs and number them. Make them so they are a little more exclusive and they are a little more desirable. Putting out thousands of CVOs per line is just kind of insane. You need to scale that back a bit, and Indian is succeeding there. 350 is still a little high. Their older elites definitely had less, but still under 1,000, that's pretty great. Awesome. Good job, Indian. Now, when I'm talking about the Indian Challenger Elite, it is about $8,500 away from a Darkhorse Challenger with the 112 engine in it. With that $8,500 though, you actually get a fair amount of stuff. So let's kind of run through that. Now there's the standard stuff that you can upgrade, like these are just catalog parts that you can actually get, you can throw on your Darkhorse, no problem. Let's say you don't like the paint job on these Elites, or you want to save a few dollars, or all these parts are not parts that you want on your bike. These parts are the upgraded stereo system, so you're going from 2 speakers to 4 speakers, 100 watts per channel for a total of 400 watts. The adaptive headlight right up front, the Pathfinder lights that are on the front as well, the rear bag lights, and a few other pieces of trim that, again, are part of the catalog that you can order. However, when you're getting this stuff, it does add up quickly. And again, we are talking an $8,500 difference between a Darkhorse with a 112 and this Elite. That is not a huge gap, so that's not bad at all. I'm really not complaining about this whatsoever. Now, the thing that really separates the Elites from the next model down is you are getting a custom seat, you're getting different rims on this bike, and quite honestly, the paint job is amazing. I am always impressed with the Indian Elite paint jobs. Last year's 2024 Indian Challenger Elite, I absolutely loved it. Like, I really had thoughts of going out and getting this bike. That close. I mean, like, seriously, it looked amazing. And this year, they brought it the exact same way. The Challenger and the Pursuit both have amazing paint jobs on them. They're using tritone. They're using a lot of candy colors in there, so you're getting a lot of that sparkle in the paint when it hits the sun. So yeah, you're going for the whole Twilight thing, but like they bring it and it looks awesome. I have no complaints whatsoever. You're also getting a lot of pinstriping on here. You're getting a lot of different details. There are no stickers on this bike. Any sort of design that you see on this bike is painted on, and it's hand painted on. They also have the little Indian logos that are on the Challenger fairing, and then it fades back, and you also see it later on in the bike. Like, it ties together really nicely. The line work just looks phenomenal on this bike, on both of these bikes. It really does look great. I mean, they absolutely bring it with their paint jobs. And again, when you're looking at the paint, when you're looking at the seat, when you're looking at like a couple of the other parts that are on there, the rims, they're throwing a smoked windshield on there where normally they just give you a clear windshield. And then all the other parts that are, they're again, catalog parts. You can order these, you can put them on, but it is easy, so easy to justify that $8,500 price jump from the next model down. This really is not a huge gap when you look at all the stuff you get. Hell, I've gotten lights for my bike before, which are a couple $100 at least. So just those Pathfinder headlights, the adaptive headlight, the rear saddlebag lights, that alone, I mean, you're probably getting close to $1,000 just right there, if not much more. So overall, like, I know I give Indian a lot of crap, but this is great. You guys, you nailed it. Congratulations, Indian. Like, good job. Like, these look so damn good. All right, guys, that's what I've got. What do you got? Is this a bike you would buy, or any of the 3 bikes that you would buy? Sound off down below. Tell me what you like about them, what you don't like about them. If you just plain straight up would not buy one altogether, or it is your dream bike. Let's have a conversation. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one dude you know who's like, I want a super duper special bike. Right here, guy, right here, pick one. They got 3. He loves this stuff, trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip side.